We are live in Lisbon. I'm trying to find escalators because I can't be fucking bagging these bags down. Ah, for fuck's sake! The escalator doesn't work. So, as much as I had to drag it down, try and find it. I'm now trying to lock my case down the fucking stairs. Travel light. I have tried to travel light, but sometimes it's easier than else. But anyway, we're here. I'm going to go and find a wee spot, suss out where my apartment is, and get myself an Uber to it there. Lisbon, here we go. Lisbon. Slight concern. I booked this room last night, like 11 o'clock at night, and been that busy all day, I've not actually paid much attention to arrive in Lisbon. And I'm trying to phone the guy. Answer the phone the third time. I'm like, I'm at the room. I need the keys access. He's like, oh, send me a WhatsApp and send me your passport so I can confirm your details. You'll need to wait 15 minutes. I'm like, brilliant. So hopefully it'll go well. It's only 1 minute then to London, but who knows what the room will look like. First day in Lisbon today, and fuck me. When I got here last night, I thought, what the fuck have I done? I booked this room. I knew it was going to be super cheap, and it is fucking super cheap. It's like a fucking jail. No aircon, no fan, no fucking towels. I had to get a shower last night, use my gym towel. I'm thinking about just treating it like a fucking training camp and fucking learning the lesson for it. But I booked it in a rush because I was in Faro and I knew I wanted to come to Lisbon. I booked the cheapest room I could. I've obviously set a limit. £30 a night. It was under 210 quid for the 7 days. It is what it is. I've got up. I'm going to go a run. And there's this big park do Eduardo or something like that I'm at. So it looks huge. I envisioned it being pretty flat, but it looks awfully hilly. I'm going to run a 5k. Kinda wanted to do it with my cap off because for the washing. I don't want to be having to fucking wash a new t-shirt every day. I'll be at the laundrettes a couple of times this week. So it looks like nobody else is running about with their tap off, so I'm going to need to keep my tap on. We've learned from both places. The first place had no fucking cooking facilities and a shared fridge, so I was spending a fortune eating it. This one's got a microwave and a fridge. Apart from that, my sleep. Got a red recovery last night as well. Don't know if it was too hot. I felt like I slept no bad, but I know I was up and down. I woke up a few times and I thought, my alarm's not went off yet, so it's no time to get up. So I'm going to get a wee 5k in, clear the heat, and then track down a library I think today, and just start putting some major work in. This part's not going to come across because I'm holding the camera, but this is just a fucking steep hill. But anyway, 5k going in, clear the heat. You all feel better after you've had a wee bit of physical exercise. Fucking truly believe that. I've always said it before. Treat it like your North Star. It's the one thing you can do at all times, doesn't matter what's happening. Stressed, anxious, whatever it may be, sail out the door. Gym session, run, walk, whatever it may be. Physical progress will inspire your psychological, mental progress as well. And it just relieves that bandwidth to let you think a bit clearer. So, with that said, that is exactly what I'm going to do this morning. I'm just going to take you a wee tour of my jail cell. This is it. This is what €29 a night gets you in Lisbon. We've got a bed, a mothership, airing rack. Thank God I brought this towel, by the way. I've had 2 showers out of that towel. Tiny. And this is for cooking facilities. So in a mad rush, I took the quilt out the sheets because there's no need for a quilt. Right before I came here, I booked this. I couldn't get any accommodation. It looked alright. Under my €30 budget. And I realised that this isn't got aircon when I've booked it because I've just raged in. I've seen the cooking stuff, microwave, I thought that would do for me. No aircon. And this is my view. So there's no fresh air either. That just looks out into the landing. We learned that we need cooking facilities for the first place. The second place, we now realise we need to take more time and make sure we've got aircon or at least a window so there's air moving about. So now I need to go and buy a fan if I can stay here. The morning after the Scotland game, met 3 Scottish boys last night, and so many times I'm out and about and I bump into people and I'm just like, that's another example as to how I can't be fucked with the bevy anymore. One of the boys is me, one of them's skitting about, kidding on he's not taking gear, but he is, and you can spot it straight away, do you know what I mean? I can spot, eyes are figuring out his head, he's skitting about all paranoid, and his mate absolutely steamboats. And then the boy taking the gear and the English guy, they do the backdoor boogie on this boy, and I'm left with him. And I'm just like, this is why I can't be fucked with drinking, because you just end up in situations you don't want to be in. Lost in Lisbon, no money, struggling to get home, can't fucking suss out how to work an Uber. Nothing makes sense, totally fucking lost. He's going home to his missus and his wains. He's absolutely paralytic. And I'm looking at him, probably feel like tomorrow you've had a good time, but you're having no more fun than I'm having. We're having the same conversations, we're having the same laughs. You've just got absolutely fucking marac and ended up fucking lost and stuck. And now you're going to wake up in the morning with a fucking banging sore head, regretting that you've roasted all your money and get lost. Just makes sense. Like, I can take a drink, I'm not aggressive, but I just always take it too far. Take it past the point of fun. At the time I feel like it's fun, but I take it past the point when I'm rubber. Everybody's left and I'm still there, and it's pointless. I really feel, for me, pointless. And I did have a wee think last night, maybe go a pint. Obviously helps you become more socially part of the fucking thing, culture or whatever. And probably if I was starting about here half the time, you'd be meeting folk a lot easier, but I'm not really that fucking, it's not what I'm here for, I'm not really that interested. I see it so many times, will I? And then Benidorm, I'm like, nah. Other things that happen, I'm just like, nah, it just changes good people into fucking situations that they don't want or they regret. And I'm in a position where there's something I really need to say. I don't need to be drunk to say it or do it. I'm away fucking travelling myself with a backpack and a fucking 10 kilo hand case. I'm not needing to fucking get full of this wally in order for me to do things that are awkward or that I want to do. This is what I wanted when I came here. I wanted to just get loads of work done because it needs to be done. I want to build this. I want to build it. I want to make it a success. I want to make it fucking transformational. I just want to keep growing it. It'll be my first step in the door when it comes to the group coaching. It's what I'm good at, do you know what I mean? It's what I love. It's what I see I'm passionate about and enjoy. So I need to make a thumbnail. Fuck knows how you make fucking thumbnails other than sticking shit into ChatGPT and getting it to spit one back out for you. Anyway, sorry for swearing. Love and appreciate you. Apologies team, been slacking on these in Lisbon, been that busy trying to get everything set for menopause. Absolutely knocked my pan in the last 2 days, just doing so much of the back end stuff, payment things, welcome packs, all that kind of stuff that's going to go with it. Today's Father's Day though, and went for a wee run this morning, away down to the port and then away back up, coming back up was just all uphill. So that was absolutely fucking brutal. But aye, Father's Day, not gonna lie, still a bit of sadness in my wee heart because I've not seen my daughter nearly a year. Obviously I tried to move on and incorporate my daughter into my life with my partner at the time and things like that, and for many different reasons didn't work out. Probably the biggest fights that I ever had with my ex was she was just demanding that I take my wee girl home all the time, and I didn't want to do that. I felt like for a while I was a crazy person because I wasn't getting to see my daughter because I argued and fought to see her for as long as possible, and I wouldn't give up time to save her mum time coming to pick her up. So anyway, happy Father's Day. Related, any dads that are watching this out of the 15 that's probably going to watch it. Granda, I love you. Took me a long time to make peace with what was going on. I can see it for what it is now, understand, and it's a shame that it's the way it is. I just feel like it's such a waste of time, especially if something was to happen. The only good thing that's come out of it is that I've obviously decided, like, well fuck it then, if I've got nobody home that I need to really be there to see, like if I was still seeing my daughter once a week and then having her every other weekend, I wouldn't be here. The way things all shook out over that period of time there, at the end of the year to now, is kind of, I don't know, it kind of feels like it had to happen that way. And I'm just going with that, and that's it, ride the wave, see where we go. I'm going to do a bit of exploring this afternoon, so I'm going to work up to about 3 o'clock today, and then proper switch off, go away down the front, and be a proper tourist for the day, and no just here sitting in the library working and then sleeping in my jail cell at night. So keep in mind, it doesn't matter what everybody's opinion is, as long as you're true to yourself, you'll be alright, pal. Alright, first day getting my ass out exploring in Lisbon. Obviously got here Thursday night. Friday, Saturday, worked my whole life. Was fucking fried last night actually. Went to my bed, woke up feeling alright today, run this morning. I ran down here this morning, but obviously I didn't get the chance to really see anything because you're just running by it. So heading back down, I'm going to talk about probably the rest of the day. I'm just going to stay down here, go and watch the football after dinner tonight and see what's happening. Do a bit of socialising. I fucking loving the peace and quiet. See, not having to talk to folk. Sometimes I'm finding like I can't even fuck talking to anybody. I'm just going, just feel chilled, quiet in the corner and doing my thing. I'm not just fully away and just chilling out and being a tourist. I'm working at the same time as well. So as much as it's good, I'm still conscious that I'm always on the move. And I'm still working, responding to messages and all that kind of thing as well. So it's just trying to get my head into it. Being a proper tourist today. For the rest of the day it's 3:30, I think, 4 o'clock. There's loads of folk walking up this really steep hill, so naturally I'm just going to follow them and see where it is that they're about to see and see if it's something that I want to see. Fucking hell, man. This hill is proper steep. Jesus. So we'll see what's at the top of this. Naturally, I have won the race that nobody knew they were taking part in down there. I am just about to get to the top of the hill in front of all these suckers. Live performance, bro. Get on the programme. Whatever the fuck this is, they put it up high anyway, you know what I'm saying? So, went the other way around and now I'm at some market thing. DJ's playing the beats. And then it's some mad viewpoint. I thought it must be a viewpoint when they're going up as high as that and as steep as that. So, this is the viewpoint. There's a castle over there actually. I maybe need to head over there. I want to go to that castle. I'm cutting about Lisbon. And the only song I can get it I can't get it my head is No Scotland, no party. Nearly anniversary it, but that song has fucking been whirring around in my head since I fucking left my apartment this morning. I'm assuming this is the legendary Pink Street. There we go, in a strip club here, I've just noticed that as well. Menage, Pink Street, Lisbon, strip club. Here we go to Chicken Dippers, getting myself a wee bird tonight, you know what I'm saying? Just sounds like a lot of noise, doesn't it? And it continues over this way. I was actually thinking this morning, so believe it or not, I've had 1,000 followers on TikTok. 1,000! It got me thinking, you see loads of people, like, you get more support for strangers than you do for the people you know. But it's not even as deep as that, is it? Like your pals and the people in your life, they kind of seen your shit to start with. But they don't actually see your stuff anymore because they've seen your thing, liked it and scrolled by. Now TikTok obviously just shows you what you're going to actually stay and watch. So they don't need to watch you talking online because they've got you in their life whenever they need to. So they end up kind of taking you for granted a wee bit. So it's not even as deep as strangers support you more than your pals. It's just that they only see you online, strangers. Your pals can see you whenever they want. So they're not interested in listening to your guff. They'll watch the stuff that keeps their attention and TikTok will continue to show them that. I'm at the point now, I've been doing it for 2 years to hit 1,000. My mum doesn't even like my stuff that much anymore because she doesn't see it. Because she'll just scroll by the stuff that I post. Unless I say going to go on and share that thing that I've put on. She's not fucking seen it. She's not got a hope in hell. So, to anybody that's posting shit trying to make it, know that I'm saying I've made it. I've got 1,000 followers, I've clearly not fucking made it. But it's not as deep as your pals not supporting you or nothing like that anymore. It's just that they watch the stuff that keeps their attention. TikTok doesn't show them your stuff anymore because they take you for granted. They've got you in their life. They don't need to sit and watch you on their TikTok. They can just see you whenever you want. So keep at it, keep going, keep posting, keep doing your thing. And I can hear music coming across here, so I'm just about to walk. One thing that I would say, right, here's a big group of lassies. I don't know what it is about Portugal, but there's hardly ever any groups of guys. It's always groups of women, women in pairs, women. The only thing you ever see a man is when he's with his missus. It's just full of women. So if you are a single man, Portugal, that's what I've got to say, Portugal, alright? I'm not even ashamed to admit it, right? I actually googled through the week, is Portugal like a lesbian stronghold? Or is it just a coincidence that there's a lot more women than men? I actually just seen a woman taking selfies and I'm like, what's she taking a selfie for? I didn't actually turn around and look the whole way walking along the front there, but yeah, that's fucking view, boys. Or women, if there's women. Posted a picture this morning, looks like Golden Gates Bridge and then it's like Golden Gates Bridge and then Christ the Redeemer up on the hill. But if you're about to sit and get fucking baked in the sun, this is the spot. But I'm not going mental, by the way, even just looking about it. I'm talking about women, man. It's just fucking women everywhere. The only guys you see are literally who are couples. I thought I was going mental to start with, but tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Anyway, I'm going to go to the George and watch the Spain game. I didn't realise the Spain game was on, so I'm going to go and watch that. and had fun. One thing I'd say about Lisbon, by the way, it's just like a big version of Kilsyth. Fucking everywhere you go is uphill. Everywhere. It's just built on the side of like 2 hills, I think. You just are continuously walking up hills, stairs. I mean, what a fucking steep that is. Stairs. It's crazy. Anyway, we're on our way to the George. Off to the George. I watched the first half an hour of the Spain game in the George, and they're 3-0 up against Saudi Arabia, so there's no point sitting watching it. They're just going to absolutely scalp them. So I've just came down the front and found this big football thing. They've got a big square that's all set up for watching the football. I'm actually thinking I'm going to jump on a tram though, because it looks cool. Everyone says to go on 28 because that's the one I actually pictured earlier on, but I've seen a few things saying to go on 25, it's less crammed and just as nice. Going to go and see that, that's cool as well. The hippo. Rhinoceros hippo? Must be a rhino. That is cool. Big Jesus up on the hill, watching over us. Just on Pink Street. And the first person that speaks to me to offer me Charlie at a good price. I says, no birds, no booze, no drugs. 2026, bro. No shagging, no sniffing and no boozing. But this is Pink Street. Yeah, down there. So it's just that street and then the one across it. So I think I'm too late for tram 28, 25. So I have to head to 28, which is coming from Time Out Market, and pick that up there, hopefully. So 28 is meant to be the most scenic one, to be fair anyway. But I'm coming back down to full Pink Street now to get back. It's fucking loud anyway, Jesus Christ. When I might have been here, they've not heard a fucking thing. So, maybe come back here later on and watch the Belgium game. I think it's Belgium that's playing, I'm sure. Looks a lot more lively down here anyway. Anyway, how you doing? No, I'm all good, thank you. So, get on the tram and then I'll maybe head back here. See what's happening. Fucking busy anyway. I just recorded this video as I walked through Time Out Market and then cancelled it by mistake, so I'm going to walk back through it again. This is Time Out Market. Soft food places. It's like a posh dockyard social. But it looks at far too rich for my poor man's budget. Everything's like 19 quid. If you want meat, they've got meat, they've got cheese, they've got pastries, they've got bread, whatever you want, you're going to get in here. And they've even got the football on the big screens and all of that. But anyway, I just came in for a pee because I want to go on this tram and see what it's all about. Try to pick up this tram. Where is the tram stop? Back where I was. Got up, shower, changed, heading back down. I'm going to watch the Belgium game down and amongst it. Actually, I can't really bother that much now. So it's good to and watch the second half. Get my bed. That's my usual bit. That is my usual second half in bed, man. Oh, I gave up my tram. I'm going to need to do that tomorrow because, or over the next few days, because it's a fucking nightmare finding where I could pick it up. So I gave up and thought I'm going to get home, get showered, get changed, head back down. I'm so central, by the way. I didn't realise how central I was. Like 2 streets away, it's just like this main drag with everything on it. It's like fucking Piccadilly Circus. And then my jail cell's 2 streets away from it. Thanks to Richie's for sure. See how we go tonight. But I've got a sneaky feeling it'll be second half in here. Second half in here. We've done plenty of fucking steps today. This will be the 3rd time I've headed down to the front bit. Tomorrow will be a busy one, so just going to have a wee Sunday chill and then get back banging tomorrow. I can tell I'm in the main drag because every second fucking guy that comes up to me asks if I want to buy any cocaine. If I say no, he says, do I want any weed? If I say no, he says, what drugs do I want? I'm like, I'm half it, bro. Fucking neighbours, no drugs. 2026. You know, seen my fucking YouTube, man? Come on, sir. Monday morning, heading back down into Lisbon because I didn't get a tram last night. And I said I would, and I'm a person that if I say I'm going to do something, I tend to do it. So I'm heading down to get on one of these trams because they're meant to be world famous. En route, I'm going to stop in a supermarket and get some chicken. The chicken sausages are class over here. Done loads of work this morning, outreach stuff on TikTok, Instagram, and it's been a visibility and awareness day. Just looking to fill up the menopause reset for next week, so we are doing that. Booked a flight last night while I was sitting watching Belgium game, I think it was on, so just too cheap. So I'm moving tomorrow. Flight's at 8:55. It was for washers, I've just checked in there, so plan for the rest of the day is to head out to Lisbon, get one of these trams. It's actually quite cloudy today, this is the first time it's been cloudy since I've been here. Well, the day I got here it was cloudy till 3 o'clock on the Sunday. Getting the tram, getting back up, I am going to get a training session in and then get to L1F3 and wash all my gear and then pack, and then I'll be up at, I've got an alarm set for 5 past 5 and 10 past 5 tomorrow. Need to be in the airport early doors because apparently the airports are a nightmare just now, so I'm going to get there sharp as fuck to make sure nothing can go wrong with getting this flight. So next time you see me, probably be on one of these tram things. Rapido, Scran, on the move, follows, Pingo Dolce, a 1.5 a water, packet of chicken and packet of cherry tomatoes. Can I go round for €5, eh? Come down here, that's how money amounts up rapid. Like if you don't even notice if it's 15 there, 20 there, 15. Can be the end of the day and you're 80 bangers down. If we're going to be travelling for an extended period of time, we can't live like that. That's one of the reasons I've been pushed to my next destination, just to string out the budget as far as possible. So we'll see how we go when we get there. So the 28E queue looked insane, so I've come round to the 25E queue, which I seen on TikTok. Somebody said it's better, shorter queues and it's not as crowded, unless you're just specifically wanting to go up that one hill that the 28E goes up. But one of the tuk-tuk drivers says to me, you're at least an hour and a half, maybe even longer in these queues, and it did look huge. It was away in the corner. And that being said, here comes a tram. Fucking perfect timing. Don't know how I got on the fucking thing, but we'll do our best. Here we go! Don't go by, don't go by, don't go by! What? It just fucking went past. Brilliant. How the fuck is that? Well, that was 20. But it didn't stop, so I don't know if I didn't look like I wanted to get on it. While I was standing in the last bus stop, I was talking to a guy who's here on a business trip, and as he went by, he was on the tram that passed, and he says, "Hey mate, you need to go and stand around there, there's a bunch of trams around there to the left." So now we're here, all good, this should be the stop. So I eventually got on a tram, so I can do my tram sightseeing. This is the 25E, which you can actually get on, whereas the 28E is the most famous one. However, the wee lady behind me is from Iran, and she told me that this one goes up one of the hills, not the two, and I have to go off at the stop after her because it's a palace with a beautiful garden and a cathedral, not a palace. So that's what we're going to do. So a box will be ticked, and then I'm heading gym, laundrettes, and then back for the next destination. And hopefully I've got Wi-Fi in the plane and I can edit the video. This is a pink strip. Ah, right, okay. I was down here yesterday. Very, very busy. Oh, very loud. She's my wee pal, by the way. I'm not drinking. No drink. No drink, no drugs, no women. So, this is taking us up one of the bad hills. Look how steep that is. I think that comes across that picture. But it is very, very steep. So this is us now going up one of the hills. The lady behind me told me there is 7 hills in Lisbon. It's built on top of 7 hills. Why would you do that? Why would you build fucking a city on top of 7 hills? But it is very steep. It's obviously flat down the front of the beach, but it gets very, very mental. So the good news is I'm going to need to walk all the way back down, head back to my apartment. If it's been a cool wee ride. So my wee pal told me to go off at the stop after her and see the cathedral, which I've now saw. And I'm going to go a walk through the park. All the pavements have got all these lumps and bumps. See them at folk you see walking about with boots on, because they've obviously decked it and hurt themselves. It's mental. But I think what it is the, the roots under the tree. Anyway, last wee bit of sightseeing, then I'm going to head up the road, get to the laundrette and get prepped for leaving. I'm going to watch the football tonight as well, Portugal's playing. So come on to Portugal. Just met a guy from South Africa who's just come in. He's like, "Brother, can you help me? I'm going to do a washing tomorrow. I've never used one of these." Guy must have been about 60. "I've never used one of these. I'm freaking out." I'm like, "Mate, I had this last week. I was shaking myself about using the laundrette and it was freaking me out." And he's like, "What do you mean with all this? And it says this, it says that." I'm like, "Bro, you basically put your money in the machine, change it to British, you pick your washer, you pick your machine." On there, it's like, "Fucking hell, this is a lot." On there, pick your machine. He's like, "I don't know why I've been stressing about this for so long." I'm like, "I don't know if I went German or Austrian there, but I was like, bro, I fucking was freaking out about this last week. It's mad." He's like, "Men should not have to do the washing." I was like, "Yeah, I've just said this." That is me, mate. That is me in 20 years. Funny. The Laundrette Diaries. We are on the road again tomorrow. Heading to Bangkok for 4 nights initially, and then we'll make a plan from there. Excited. Lisbon, great city, fucking big. I think it's too big for me to be here kind of on holiday almost, you know what I mean? No holiday, but like working. If I was staying and planting roots, then maybe if I was coming to stay for a couple of months, but when I'm on the move, it's just so fucking big. I don't know, it's half been in my head that I'm used to like Cumbernauld and that, which is obviously a wee town. So big cities is just huge. Hundreds of walk. I have walked 30,000 steps a day pretty much. But I was walking to the library, going for runs, walking back. If you go down to the front, you're 20 minutes, half an hour there as well. But cool city. The people are class, man. People are really class. Met that wee Iranian woman a day. Met Americans, I've met British folk. The Portuguese are just nice people, man. Just nice people. I like the fact that they're no so set up for British tourism. There's something. I like it. I liked it when I was in Valencia. I liked it in Faro. It's the one thing it's what I like about going to the Greek islands as well, is they're not just set up for just British tourists, which I think is cool. It almost keeps it a bit authentic or something like that. That's us, the Laundrette Diaries. I've got 15 minutes left in my tumble dryer. I'm going up the road to pack, and then I'm up at 5 in the morning for my flight. I've got a 7.5 hour flight with a 7.5 hour, I think it's a 7.5 hour flight, 7 hour layover, and then 8 hours flight to Bangkok. And then I wanted to tour about Europe, but it's getting too dear. Genuinely, it's just getting too dear. And I'm thinking I'll never have the chance to nip to fucking Asia on a budget myself, and just go where the wind blows me. Do you know what I mean? So why not? I can always, if everything's going well, nip back and be in Europe late summer, unless the funds have ran out and I'm up the road sitting in the house. That could happen. Subscribe to life. Help a brother out, help yourself out. Goes both ways. You get coached, you get fit, you get healthy, you get sexy. And I get the pleasure of helping you do that, and also earning a small fee in doing so. It goes both ways, baby, so get yourself involved. But all in all, Lisbon good. Loved Faro. I think Faro would be somewhere I would be more likely to settle. If I was settling long term. The big cities are cool, but one, they're expensive, two, you're walking forever, and three, I don't know, let's make up a third one now. Can't think. Cost of living's dearer. So aye, trip changing Donna. We'll do a wee final one in Faro and Lisbon tomorrow morning. Hopefully, if I leave when I'm leaving. If not, it'll only be because I'm not doing a video at fucking 5 in the morning. I'll do one in the airport. And hopefully it would be class if I can edit the YouTube video on the plane. That would be so fucking good because it'll kill so much time. Because it takes me ages to make these videos. I'm talking 5 hours to edit these videos because there's probably, like, Faro was an hour and a half worth of footage that I've edited down to 30 minutes. So as much as this looks shite, I get something with it. I enjoy it, I talk to it, I'm speaking to the camera, I'm speaking to you, you're on the journey. There's some kind of, I get a benefit out of speaking to a camera. I probably say things online that I wouldn't say just like in passing or something like that. Weird. So aye, all good. But I wasn't to get to Asia, never been. It'll be class. Bangkok, baby. Bangkok. 4 days. And then, I don't know, I potentially fancy Bali or Da Nang. And then stay there for a month, maybe 6 weeks, something like that. If I can. If. All ifs, wants, buts and maybes. But aye, cost of living's just going to be so much cheaper out there. Like, I mean, you're 30-40 quid a day, living cheap out here, plus your room and all that, which I'm staying in a jail cell if you want to do this in any level of comfort. And I think that's how my sleeps have been pretty shit, and I've been off my game here as well just because my room's just warm. I've got a fan that I bought. I still not sleep properly. I want to get into an air conditioned room, nice space, cool wee spot, and go again. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so that is Lisbon done. Out the hot box. It's weird. It was that warm in my room. My shower gel, when I took it for a shower, it was actually lukewarm, which is weird as fuck. So we're off to Bangkok to even warmer temperatures. But I've got aircon and a decent room. Lisbon's a cool city, but my accommodation fucked me. I'd have enjoyed it so much more if I had a decent room. But I need to get out of Europe, because looking about, it's just so dear. It was just about to get dearer as well, with the high season coming as well. So I'm going to go to Bangkok till Sunday. I think I'll probably extend that for a couple of days once I get there, but the last thing I want to do is book another room and only stay there for 3, 4, 5 days at the 7 again. So I've booked 4. I'll probably end up staying there until middle of next week, I think, and then potentially moving on to, I don't know, maybe Bali, in Indonesia, Vietnam, Da Nang. Who knows? We'll see where we go. Got a 7 and a bit hour flight, then a 7 hour layover, then I'll get an 8 hour flight after that, so it's going to be a long day of travelling. Just now it's 6 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday, and I arrive in Bangkok at 12:10 on Wednesday. So the way time difference, flights and a layover goes, it's going to be a bit worth of flying. And I never sleep well during the flight. So, or during the flight or before the flight, so I've had 4 hours sleep last night. And it's going to be a long day and a bit. But once I get there, I'm just going to get a right good kit, chill out, rest, bounce back for the flight, and then get settled in. Just need to finish off the menopause reset stuff. Still got onboard and educational videos that I want to record and get loaded onto the app as well, but excited to get to Bangkok. I've never been to Asia, so it'll be cool as fuck. Got visions of it being like the Hangover, which is obviously not going to be. I'm not drinking, I'm not doing any madness, it's just me myself as well, so it's obviously a bit more pain, but excited to see what's going to happen. And as I say, Lisbon's been decent, my room killed it. Lesson learned, we move on. But for this one, Lisbon, over and out.